In a Buddhist temple inside the red shirt protest site, women and children gather on neutral ground to evacuate in buses provided by the government. The perimeter of the encampment in central Bangkok is now completely sealed off by the military as it tries to squeeze out the protesters who have remained steadfast for over 6 weeks in the Thai capital's main commercial district. All ultimatums had so far been ignored. This is the first sign some were willing to budge, if only for the sake of young ones. Thousands of others, however, remain undeterred. With sounds of gunfire and explosions growing closer around them, they remain defiant. However, the looting of shops is evidence of the lawlessness and desperation developing inside the red zone. Increasingly desperate red shirt leaders addressed the faithful from the stage, once again raising the prospect of negotiation with the government, an 11th hour reprieve that could perhaps end the bloodshed, which would almost inevitably result if a military move is made on this area.
Whenever the government announces a ceasefire and withdraws soldiers out of the area, the red shirts are willing to start a negotiation process to find a peaceful solution to this crisis. We are calling for the United Nations to be the mediator in these negotiations.
But it was quickly rebuffed, the government making clear the time for negotiation has passed and urging the red shirt leaders to surrender.
We reject their demands for UN mediation or for them to do any activities in Thailand. No Thailand government has ever let anyone intervene in our internal affairs. We can solve our problems ourselves, but are willing to listen.
With room for negotiation now all but non-existent, a military solution appears to be the only way forward for the government. Confusion still reigns on the streets, but the media war is just as intense, with both sides doing their best to win the hearts and minds of the Thai public. On state television, Army Colonel Sansun Kaukumnerd held aloft a tear gas launcher, trying to demonstrate the difference between it and a grenade launcher used by protesters. It was hardly a comforting image from the man tasked with trying to assure the general public they'd be kept safe. As darkness fell on the city under siege, the military stopped short of declaring a curfew in the Thai capital as a final move to clear the protesters out. Monday and Tuesday in Bangkok have been declared public holidays to keep people off the streets. Most are now preferring to stay away as their city resembles a war zone. Aela, Callan, Al Jazeera, Bangkok.